So they finally set a date for a press conference for UFC 229, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. They're finally trying to hype this fight with a little bit of money. They're trying to put a little bit of backing behind it. I'm not mad at it, but I am mad at all of this time that they could have been pushing the fight. But I do believe that if they had pushed this fight, before 228, then it would have completely overshadowed UFC 228. So I'm starting to be slightly lenient on the UFC for not promoting this. I think this might end up being genius. We'll see how the UFC 228 numbers panned out because they did spend money pushing that card. See, right, Tyron has been on a card before. You remember the card right before 202. That card was called UFC 201. And it was Robbie Lawler versus Tyron Woodley. Co-main event was Rose Namajunas versus Karolina Kowalkiewicz. And it didn't do that well. And it was completely overshadowed. But it was right here in the A. But anyways, it was completely overshadowed by 202. So I kind of understand why the UFC waited until literally as soon as UFC 228 dropped, they were trying to drop promos. The promos were a little bit weak. But they dropped the promos, and now today they're dropping news of a press conference. No telling what they might drop on Saturday, on Monday, I think that they might be gearing up to start promoting this thing. And both fighters, Conor and Khabib, I believe that they would rather have a short build-up for the fight. Khabib for sure. I think Khabib for sure would rather have a short build-up. We know that he struggles with making weight. He struggles with not being injured during camp. And no telling what else he struggles with. But he is Mr. Tiramisu. Mr. Tiramisu. We all remember that tiramisu that we saw on Embedded. I don't think he'll ever be able to live that down. I think a short build-up for these guys might be warranted. There's a high chance of the fight not even happening. There's a high chance of Khabib not even showing up for the fight due to some sort of weight issue or injury. And there is also a high chance of Conor doing some criminal shit and getting his ass locked up. There's just too many red flags on the play. And I think the UFC they've decided to keep the safety on. They decided to keep the safety on with this fight. I'm not too mad at it, but I'm excited to see Conor and Khabib on the same stage, face-to-face, engaging with one another. I want to see them engaging with one another in this pre-fight build-up. So I'm pumped about it. It's going to be on Thursday, September 20th at the Radio City Music Hall. I'm excited about it. I'm glad that they're finally putting a little bit of money behind this damn fight. Anyways, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Leave your thoughts in the comment section.